happens when you pit the best against the best. We took our Pro and two of the most track-focused 718 GT4 RSs to the Ridge, one with the world-renowned Manthey package and the other our own, the Dundon Motorsports Full Lab Rat package. This is more than just lap times, it's a statement. On one side, the Manthey GT4 RS, a package celebrated for its Nürburgring prowess. On the other, the Dundon Lab Rat 4 RS, a company praised for its toughness and celebrated by Porsche Time Attack champions around the globe. With this pedigree, they have engineered their package to push the boundaries of performance and design. Today, we'll break down the key aero components of each package, highlighting the engineering philosophies behind them. First, the Manthey 4 RS. Developed in close partnership with Porsche, the Manthey kit is an evolution of a race-proven formula. Their aerodynamic philosophy focuses on a seamless integration with the existing car's design, enhancing what's already there. The package features a new carbon fiber front diffuser, which improves airflow and turn-in behavior. New front flaps and air curtains with wheel housing gurneys work to vent the wheel arches and increase front downforce. At the rear, the Manthey kit adds a widened carbon swan neck wing, paired with larger end plates. Carbon aero discs on the rear wheels reduce turbulence, contributing to the car's efficiency. All these components work together to double the car's downforce. At 124 miles per hour, the Manthey kit adds over 176 pounds of downforce, bringing the car's total to over 372 pounds. Then there's the Dundon Aero. Dundon's approach is more bespoke, a clean sheet design engineered for maximum performance. Their philosophy is all about pushing the boundaries, in partnership with Zebulon, using cutting-edge computational fluid dynamics to create a complete package. The Dundon Full Kit features a unique Valkyrie swan neck wing with custom 3D carbon end plates that aid in vortex generation and taller reinforced wing risers. Up front, you'll find dual carbon dive planes and a full carbon splitter, which are designed to create downforce even when the car is in roll and yaw. The entire kit is designed to work as a complete system. This holistic approach pays off dramatically. The Dundon package generates an astounding amount of downforce, adding 705 pounds over stock for a total of 901 pounds at 124 miles per hour and well over 1,500 pounds at 160 miles per hour. That's over 4 times the downforce of a stock 4 RS. Now, let's talk about the results. On the track, the Dundon Aero package delivered. The added downforce and optimized aerodynamics gave our GT4 RS unparalleled stability and grip through high-speed corners. The car felt more planted, more confident, allowing our pro driver to attack every turn with precision. While we won't reveal the exact numbers just yet, the on-track delta was undeniable. The Dundon car was simply faster. But speed is only part of the story. The Dundon Aero kit isn't just about performance, it's a statement of design. Our carbon fiber work is not only functional, but visually stunning, enhancing the already aggressive lines of the GT4 RS. Beyond the parts themselves, there's a difference you can't see in a video: customer support. With Dundon, you're not just buying a part, you're joining a community. You can call us, talk to us, and get the support you need directly from the people who engineered and tested these products. The track doesn't lie. In a head-to-head comparison, our Dundon Aero package proved to be the ultimate choice for the Porsche GT4 RS. It's faster, it looks better, and it comes with the peace of mind of dedicated support. Don't just settle for what's established. Choose what's best. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more content and visit our website to elevate your track day experience.
Friday Academy Live. What's up, y'all? Happy Friday. Don't have a lot to talk about, so we thought we'd show you some of the videos we're dropping next week, something that we've all been working hard on, we being Justin. You love that I get to claim the marital we and everything that Dundon accomplishes. It's awesome, even though I did shit. I help, but I didn't do. Justin did. And the videos are coming out great. We have a number of them to produce. This is all a big marketing push leading up to Black Friday. We're trying to get as much mileage out of the testing that we did. The next ones will be about suspension geometry, suspension arms. Will be kind of Charles and I talking about it. We've already got one in the pipe. Give us some feedback on the announcer that we're using. It's an AI announcer. I don't know what his British name is. Does he have a name at 11 Labs? Sir Daniel. Sir Daniel is doing our announcing for us, such that I can be fired from yet another job at Dundon Motorsports, which, as the owner, you want to be fired from all the jobs eventually. You want to fire yourself.
Mainly to protect your identity.
Well, that too. That helps. Yeah. So Justin was saying it's helpful to protect my identity so that I don't end up in a ransom video and my wife freaking out that's not real, because quite frankly, it could probably happen. There's enough of me on YouTube at this point. Oh, there's enough of me on YouTube playing saxophone on my own freaking account to people to make a video of me playing. So that'd be actually pretty funny. I actually might try to do that. Can you make me sound like Charlie Parker? ChatGPT, can you take this video and make me sound like Sonny Rollins? Ready to go. No? Well, shit, I guess I'll keep practicing. What's that? Oh, yeah, we should share these. So, excuse me, big shout out. Oh, give me the camera back for a second. So, anybody that is trying to look for chips that don't have seed oil, corn chips specifically, you guys need to give these guys a shout. They're really good. It's literally organic blue corn, 100% beef tallow, fried in beef tallow, and sea salt. That's it. They're amazing. They're expensive. You don't get a lot, but they're great. And you don't have to worry about all the seed oils and bullshit. And for those of you who don't know, seed oils are bad for you. You can go look that up on the internet. We'll get back to Ryan's question. Yes, you mean the Z pipe that was invented and created not by Formula Z Performance?
Yeah.
What was the company that did it? The other exhaust company?
Either Borla or
Borla. Borla is the one that invented that first. So we have looked at it. It's interesting. It's a good way to chop a wave up and make it higher pitched, but it isn't that unique, quite honestly. It's not that revolutionary. It's curious. So, yes, they tried. The Formula Z guy tried to patent it out from underneath Borla, and Borla sued him. So, we'll see how that all plays out. So, anyway, we had a customer ask, "What's the height difference of the stock wing to our Valkyrie wing?" And so Jorvier, one of our design engineers, built this awesome PDF to demonstrate it. And I was like, this is great. This is fantastic. We haven't had this before. And I appreciate when customers ask us questions and our team are able to give them some cool representations of how stuff comes together. I mean, that also looks like that was drawn by hand, right? Like somebody sketched that out. That's really cool that Jorvier is able to build that kind of stuff for us. So that gives you a nice sense of the change on the back of the GT4. And hold on, Ryan, don't quite go there. I'll come back to that. But it gives you a sense of the stature of the Valkyrie wing on the back of the GT4 and the 4RS versus the stock wing and the stock wing location. So, and the stock wing on the 4 and the 4RS are essentially at the same height. So it gives you a good idea of how things, how that comes together. So. Yeah, you about 6 inches midline. And leading edge is about, he's Croatian, so he did it all in millimeters. What's it, like 3 inches? 3 1/4, 3 1/2, somewhere in there. Trying to do that math in my head on the fly. It's about 3 1/2 inches farther back. So. That and, so Ryan's question, because you guys don't get to see all the chats in this. Yeah, Simon, we know you like sketching wings. You should have been a comedian, Simon, because honestly, you know how to craft exactly the innuendo comment in the midst of whatever comment we happen to be speaking of. That needs to be on your resume as a skill set, honestly. And I'm going to talk a little bit about our folly with some great current generation employees that have worked out, and some not so great current generation employees, young guys. So because we are hiring, we're looking for some more folks, but we'll come back to that. So is this to get the wing higher and out of dirty air? Kinda. Generally, you want the wing farther back such that the low pressure field can get all the way down to the bottom of the car, and you can begin more extraction from under the car because of the low pressure field that the wing will produce. These are the things that I've learned from Ryan, and that's why you want the wing not necessarily higher. Higher isn't necessarily better, but farther back is better. So a lot of the rule sets preclude a wing's trailing edge from being farther back than the body lines of the car. They also preclude them from being wider than the car. So some rule sets do not. So for street cars, we don't have any rule sets. Put it where it works best, and that's what we're doing. The gist of a lot of the Manthey versus Dundon comparisons are, in essence, limited to a rule set, Manthey, unlimited, Dundon. And that's the gist of kind of almost every comparison we've got. That's what the end result is. The Aero, they're limited by both internal hierarchy with 992 GT3s and 3RSs and the like being the Halo cars, and you can't be faster than those with a modified Cayman, even though it's a Halo Cayman. The jurisdiction of where they sell the parts, so they can be road legal inside Germany with little tiny dive planes and a wing that is still within the confines of the body shape, et cetera, et cetera. I am absolutely certain with the gloves off, like we saw, okay, wow, we went black for a second. Everything okay over there?
Yeah.
All right. Like when Porsche takes the gloves off on like the 919 Evo, they can build a bitchin' fucking unlimited car. Absolutely no question. Not worried about that at all. It's just more about value for dollars in the marketplace. That you can spend your money more wisely. You can spend your money maybe more wisely. So, Rob, you got that on a car without a splitter, I believe. If you're only at 3, I would bet that's the case. 3 to 4, 2 to 4, depending on what you're doing. But yeah, even at 70 miles an hour, you can still feel it. You can still feel at the back end that you've got way more weight on the back end. So, what other questions did I miss? No, got that one. Simon likes sketching wangs in his free time. IP Thief. Oh, yes. I don't know if the Z-Pipes guy knew that Borla had done it. Borla didn't hide it. They've had it out for years and years and years, but they don't sell it as an independent component for you to add to your exhaust. I would say as a power adder, the devil's in the details there. This is probably a more appropriate question for Charles because he's the one that does all the math on these things. He can answer it better than I can. But as best I can tell with a Z-pipe, you're combining the pulses from one side to the pulses on the other side without direct intermixing between the two, right? So one's kind of going up and over, the other one's kind of going through, and then the other one's going under, and so you're getting like a half mix versus a full mix. It's maybe a better way to say it. You know, looking at Borla's Switchfire or the Z-pipe, same idea. So, and good work finding that, Justin. I actually haven't seen Borla's version. I just know that they made one because I saw some of the internet scuttlebutt about it. Let's talk a little bit about yeah, there you go. Insta-famous, yes. We'll talk a little bit about the state of affairs with the young bucks that are looking for jobs. We had two gentlemen referred to us by one of our welders, Solomon, and he kind of didn't know them really well. I think it was like his friends, girlfriends, friends, brother, some shit. So just kind of social network once removed kind of thing. So they're both young. One of the guys was 17, one of the guys was 18. One of the guys, I was like, all right, shift is 6 to 2:30. He was late 4 days in a row. Didn't call and say he was going to late. He eventually started calling and saying he was late. It's like, okay, bro, this. When he was in there, he wasn't staying on task. He was expecting that we were running a daycare. To all you young guys who are watching, if you want to go work, if you're interested in working at a small company, you have to be able to carry your own weight, which means you can't be waiting around to be told what to do. And we had some young men here this summer, Kieran and Wyatt, both, I'd say similar age range. I think they were like 18, 19, 19, 20, something like that. And they were both fantastic. Put them on a task, off they go. They were able to manage projects. They got shit done. They fixed up our JDM car hauler, which is going to be for sale here shortly. So if you guys are interested in a 2-car Toyota Dyna JDM import from 1995, you hit me up. It's got a 4-liter diesel engine, has a manual transmission. It's fantastic. So they were great. We have another young welder, Colin. He started here probably pretty close to his 19th birthday, but he was 18. He's been fantastic. He shows up, puts his hood down, goes to work. Halftime, I didn't even know he was here. I mean, I'd say for the first year he worked here, I never saw him. He was always in the welding room just working. So for those of you wanting a job out in automotive, just make sure you're a functioning person first before you go trying to get a job. So, yeah, Taj should have thrown a Pokeball at him. That would have actually helped. They had a nice quiet evening. They could have let him out of the Pokeball much later. So, what's from the 1900s, Orist? A Pokeball? I missed something. Oh, 4 days late in a row? Yeah, just silly. So, I learned my lesson because I'm generally give guys a chance crowd, and that's not. You're going to be here Monday? Are they talking about some shit? What? Oh, for the JDM truck. Got it. Got it. Okay. It's from the got it. 1900. Yes, 1995. Shit's almost as old as I am. Oh, Roger's going to come pick up the JDM truck? Fantastic. I love it. I forget there's a delay. So the comments come and I'm like, huh? What are we talking about? Yeah, actually your SC on the Toyota Dyna would be dope. That'd be pretty funny. So
Interesting, no?
17? Formula Z started selling in 17? I think that's wrong. So, oh, Roger's going to come work for us? Dope. I can't wait for that, Roger. Bring it on down.
We're all fired.
Yeah, Roger's going to fire everybody. We're way not as efficient as we think we are when Roger comes to town. So, Ryan, I wouldn't take that as gospel. That doesn't sound right. Z-Pipes have not been advertised for 8 years. So, not that I'm aware of. So, oh, he's going to be here Monday to ask Jamie for a job. Is there something at Amazon that I need to know? I am an investor. Is this insider trading information? What's up? What's up? Shh. Nice. So what else was going on this week besides trying to hire some folks? Oh, we did get a couple guys in. You won't destroy the splitter, my friend. Don't worry about that. You can't destroy it. If you destroy it, you wrecked your car. You literally broke the front half of your car off. But, oh, that'll be dope. I'll make sure the Aston's clean so Roger can come by with the Ferrari and we can go for a drive. That'll be fun. My hand is castless, so I can do that. It's kind of hamburgery. You guys can see that. You can see my Z scar. Maybe I should talk to Formula Z about that. See the scar going down there. Pretty gnarly. The little blister and the other stuff kind of came off the bottom. So I'm healing up. It's coming together. Sorry for the gross thing. I don't know. Some of you guys will not care, but you know. What's up, Mr. Reed? Happy Whiskey Friday. So we have a new photographer potentially starting on Monday, video editor, car detailer. He does a lot of things, which would be great. I guess he's been in Washness's, Mr. Brandon Washness's crew for a little bit. He has a number of other previous roles, another young man, 22, so it'll be fun to have him join the team. We'll give him a tryout here for a few months, see how he does. If he carries his weight, then he can stick around. If he doesn't, then he won't. Then he won't. We also have another previous employee coming back. He left us to get his life together. His life is more together, which is great. And he's, yeah, you have to tow it beyond the environment, indeed. He'll be back, and we're excited to have him back. So Caleb will be coming back to us, and we're excited to have him back. So we'll get 2 guys joining the team, which will help a lot. Caleb is going to be doing shipping and receiving, getting us ready for Black Friday, making sure we have everything built for all of our new suspension parts that Charles and team have designed. Jorge, Charles, and team have designed and manufactured. We're going to get them all built, get them all in inventory. That way we can get them all out to all of you. As that's what our marketing push is predominantly about, is the suspension arms, and for the non-GT cars has been a very large push this year for us. So have a good evening, Ryan. Thanks for joining us for a little bit. Continue to need more welders. So if you are a TIG welder, we do have somebody coming in October. I think first Monday in October. Dylan will be coming in for a TIG check. But yeah, trying to bolster and prepare and get some more blood in here. Having a couple interns here over the summer showed us that you can get a lot more done with a few more hands. So even though I had them working on trucks for most of it. So yeah, somebody's calling on a Friday afternoon. That's cool. Oh yeah, so there was some scuttlebutt. Thank you for that, Justin. So originally the Caymans were being killed to make them all electric. And seems Porsche got the memo, because the latest scuttlebutt is that they are going to make them internal combustion for the Halo versions of the Cayman, maybe the 4RS or whatever they might call it, or the Spider or the like. And the base Caymans will not be a turbo 4-cylinder anymore. They will not be a Subaru. They will be electric. So we'll have to wait to see if Porsche does a little bit with the interiors of the Cayman for the next gen, and that we can see what the next version of a mid-engine, I don't know what they're going to call it, 719 maybe? Who knows? That'd be kind of a silly thing to call it. So technically it was a 982 was what it was called. Maybe a 983 if I had to guess. So yeah, that'll be interesting to see what comes about with that. Thinking. You see the spinny wheel on my face? You guys got any questions for us? Any interesting tidbits from out in the land? Oh, Simon's going to go to the track, I think, this coming weekend. He has another iteration of the tune on his 718 GT4 that I believe Charles got the exhaust flaps working about right. And of course, the version that he sent him with the exhaust flap working right made the thermostat not work right, or maybe he didn't copy the right things. So, oh yes, we've got Grid Life. We'll talk about that. But Charles was able to get him what he needs. Simon, if you can get him a street log before you're going out into the world, that would be awesome. Also, if your car is on the rack getting an alignment, if you can get us droop length on MCS before we get a Cayman on the rack, that would be helpful. We're helping a car rental place that's building a full 4RS Lab Rat at the Nürburgring, and we want to do something tricky with the springs, not necessarily make them very stiff springs, but something trickier to handle the undulations, the high-speed compressions that the Nürburgring will prevail. So if you can help us with that, Simon, that'd be great. If not, no worries. We can get it another way. But if your car's already on a rack, makes it simple and quick and easy. Easy. Our main man, Gabe Zamora, is back on the attack at Grid Life at Laguna Seca. He is in the Dundon liveried 991.2 GT3 RS. Nice. He's running Trofeo RSs for the first time, so that should be interesting. And they were having some electronic gremlins with the stability control and ABS in first practice. I haven't talked to him since then, since this morning. But they are running because they typically run 19s and supercar 3Rs, so they went to 20s and 21s. But the car had done no miles, and it went immediately out to the racetrack, bang on the ABS, and it was acting all kinds of funny and weird. So they took it out, they drove it a few miles on the street. He believes everything's okay. I haven't heard anything from him. That typically is a good thing. So hopefully all is well for them, and they can get some good results. We have them dialed in. The alignment on the car when they got down to Sonoma last year was like -3.2 on one side, -2.0 on the other. No idea why. And catty corner. So he has a good alignment now. They're a fantastic team to support. There's a lot of last minute like thrashing because it's not Gabe's car. It's actually Jason Chin's car. And Jason's kind of like, sure, yeah, you can show him drive my car. Yeah, okay, bye. Click. So it rushes to the shop and a whole bunch of work gets done. And they take it out and they run it. So good luck to those guys. I'll be following you this weekend and available for tech support if you need me. Hit me. Gabe's a DM Instagram fella, so I always got to leave my Instagram open and make sure that I check the screen that I'm seeing those when he comes through. I did also send him our dial pad text number so that more than I would see it on Instagram, which is good. Maybe he'll use that as well. Talked to David Marcus. Oh, you want to talk about the RS6? All right. So, did you guys see this? Did we show them this?
No, I didn't have it.
Oh, that's right. So this is the new incarnation of my RS6. These were wheels that became available locally. Ramses follows the local Audi wagon group on Facebook. Showed me the pictures. I was like, those HREs are really cool. I like those a lot. So came to an accord with the seller and got them put on the car. I also I had a lowering module since before I owned the car. Got that installed. It can do super dumpy dump show off mode with the car like fully tucked, which looks really cool, but you can't drive it there. So that's funny. I did have an over under with the crew that my wife would not notice that I changed the wheels. Do you have a picture of the RS6 before its old incarnation with the fin speeds on it? I'm sure you do, but probably not handy.
Yeah, it's not handy.
All right, I'll give you a minute, see if you can find one. My previous wheels are gold, and they're 5 spokes, so these are kind of like 5 spokes. My wife hasn't noticed. She's ridden in the car half a dozen times since they've been on the car. It's not on her radar to care at all. Not at all. So, and I kind of was kidding around with the boys. I was like, I bet you it's going to be 2 to 3 months before my wife says anything that the car looks different. So if she watches this, that it might be a little sooner, but we'll see. And she'll just chuckle. She's like, I don't pay attention to that shit. I don't care. You bought new wheels? Where'd you get that money? What? What happened? Oh, honey, can I rub your feet? Or Simon would say, would you like to check out my big wang? There you go. So that's some pictures of the.
Oh, how I remember that shit.
Nice. That's pretty. That's some Zen master shit. The color's a little more brassy on the fin speeds. I liked it. It made the car look a little Subaru-ish. My buddy Pat was like, "That's a really nice Audi Subaru." Looks very much like a Subaru. Love the wheels. Loved fin speed. They don't exist anymore. So HRE makes a great wheel. And honestly, I think the car's so big and has such big wheels. Getting a little two-tone lip action with a step lip, making it all feel a little smaller. Really nice. Really nice. So very happy with that purchase. The fin speeds will be for sale. They are a collector item now because fin speed doesn't exist. And I don't know how many they made for the RS6, quite honestly. But they had no problem making them. So or they might be my winter wheels for snow tires. I'm not sure. All right, we did Gabe.
I was talking to somebody this week.
David Marcus. David was, hopefully Ted's still on. He can help me out here. David ranked in One Lap. Do you have a picture of the blue? Look up One Lap of America.
Yeah.
992 GT3. It's a shark blue 992 GT3 full lab wrap. Yeah. So he's a One Lap of America guy. He was at SCCA time trials, and he got a big old trophy that he was able to put in the car. David's punching way over his weight class because he's competing with turbocharged cars with lots more horsepower. But he's got a 992 GT3, full aero package, MCS. There he is. Yeah, that's the one that I threw up. That's David's car. David Marcus, yes. I did remember that name, so I did that right. He's been running on Vitors, which I am curious about. 295 25 19s, 345 25 19 on that car. That's a lot of tire on a 992. That's super wide, which is super cool. But I guess for one lap, they get one set of tires, and they have to drive the entire 4,000 miles and do all of their road events, because one lap is the child of the Cannonball Run. The son of the starter of Cannonball Run decided to do something a little bit more legitimate and not illegal, and that's where One Lap of America was born. So anyway, David's doing really well. I talked to David for about an hour about power adders for his 992 GT3 and talked him out of a lot of stuff, like a supercharger kit, or being the guinea pig for some engine design companies' desires to have a guinea pig. Good evening, Taj. Thanks for joining us as long as you can, brother. Enjoy your evening and your weekend. So great conversation. We're going to have him on to have him talk to us about his racing exploits with a Porsche with a lot of our goodies on it. So he doesn't know he's going to do that yet, but we're going to do that. That should be a fun Whiskey Friday Academy or live or however it is we decide to package that. Not sure, but figured that would be good for all of you and be interesting to hear his story, what got him into racing, why he used us. He did tell me this, which I shared with the folks on the team. He knew he picked the right parts when they showed up, and he opened the boxes, and the packaging was amazing. So, this is something that we've been working on for a long time. It was not our most immediate thought when we were like 2 years old or 3 years old, but we knew that we'd get there. And there's a local company that we've partnered with for these. We pay and we get packaging designs. We send them parts and they help us with this, and then we buy their goods for it. We send wings and splitters and headers and whatnot all over the world. And when we package them, it takes time. If we can package things faster, then it takes less time. We can package more things in the same amount of time. And efficiency is how a small business makes money. No easier way to say it than that. If you are inefficient, you don't make money. That means you need more people. You have to pay more people to do the same amount of work that one person could do if it was more efficient. So investing in packaging was pretty straightforward, right? One, the part gets there and it's in good shape. You don't have any issues with, UPS dropping stuff and things getting dented or whatnot, all that bit. And you don't, especially when we started doing carbon parts, aerodynamic parts, you got to make sure it gets there and it's shiny still. So you can't have gouges in it. The box has got to be pretty tough to make sure that it running next to something else, because your big parts are going to run through automated things, but they're still pretty big. So yeah, it's a whole thing. The name of the company locally is Package It, If you are local in the area and need packaging help, I highly recommend them. They're fantastic. They do a great job. They stop in very often. We get all of our packaging supplies from them. They can print parts or print on their boxes, et cetera, et cetera. So they're great. They're great. Much like Masa Chips. Sorry. For those of you who are coming late, Masa Chips do not have seed oils, and seed oils are bad. So Dundon doesn't add power unless you're a candy man. Oh, yes. Yes. So Candy Racing. Oh, this is pretty cool. You see him rolling on that 992 GT3 that has a tune? He just smokes him. He's in the rear view now. Mark sent us this. These are two fellas that I don't know what they do in the Philippines, but boy, they do some wild shit. So this is Street Cars Wheel-to-Wheel Racing. I'm not sure what sanctioning body sanctioned this, but seems somebody ran the track and said, let's go. Let's do it. So Mark has a 991.2 GT3 RS. He's got all of our goodies. It is a full rat. He's got our tune. He runs high octane gas. He's lightened the car. It's got our full aero package, MCS, the whole thing. He's a great driver. He also has a Camaro ZL1 that he campaigns, similarly modified. I don't know who the what it's all been modified with. But see, this car seems to be his weapon of choice. There is a Ruby Star Neo 992 GT3. They have our full aero package. They have MCS recently. They were actually one of the few guys that were able to sneak a full aero package under the radar from us to put on a car without MCS on it, and we were kind of all over them ever since. Be like, that's not safe. You can't do that. Don't do that. And they kept calling, yeah, the car keeps bottoming out everywhere. Yeah, you don't say. We can get the right dampers on it. So help them solve that. I learned from Mark Savino, I think is Mark's name, that they have a tune on the car, but they do not have our power package on it. So they don't have our tune on the car. That's probably why one of the reasons Mark smoked him off the line. Just gone. And Mark's car is healthy. We've seen the logs, and I believe Charles estimated it probably in the 515 to 520 range, which is 50 to 60 wheel horsepower more than what a stock car is. And that's just headers, intake, tune. Literally, that's the JDM Trinity, if you will. It's the Trinity of power. So Mark and those boys are having fun. They're going out and they're making loud noises and burning up rubber tires and coming home tired at the end of the day, having used their cars for joy, which all of us can remember. That's what we're here for. The Church of Dundon. We use rubber, brake dust, gasoline, and we convert it into joy and loud noises. Sometimes Karen is unhappy with the loud noises, but Karen can get over it. Just need Simon to talk to her about his big wang, and she'll be fine. And that is why this show is not for children. All right, y'all, we didn't have a lot for you, but we still made it 45 minutes. Thank you for the tee-ups, Justin. That was very helpful. There were a number of things that it seemed that we had shared in the group, but forgot we were going to talk about. It's often what happens. These kind of well-planned Whiskey Friday episodes. We should have some more for you next week. We are running one of our new prototype titanium mufflers. We've changed some of the construction so that we can keep up with it. It's not so bespoke and from sheet metal, 3D printedness, much like this bad boy, the steel one, but out of titanium. You notice this is like a cage. That's why it can last a lifetime. So, this part is a warped cage, and that's why we get prototypes and make them. So, Asking them to go to the parking lot makes it worse. That's for sure, brother. That's true. Would you like to look at my car? What the fuck? You wanted to see my big wang? I said it's right here. I'm just an average white man. Did you really think I was talking about something else? So we'll have probably some updates on this for you next week. We've always got shit cooking. Lab Rat might be back by next week. Probably send it over to my buddy Spec, my buddy Jacob at Spec, to get our new Chris Brown squigglylines.com CAN monitoring and telemetry setup for our 992-3RS put together. Super excited to get the rest of the instrumentation together, and some of these new employees that are coming on will help us get those things across the line. It's crazy how that works. You want to do more, you need to be able to do more. Gotta do more. Sometimes you got to do more with more than do more with less. There you go. You all have a wonderful weekend. It is officially fall. I think it was fall as of this past week. It's nice here in the Northwest. It's still somewhat sunny. It's cooler temperatures. It's great sleeping weather, like 50s at night, 68, 69, like version 69 muffler during the day. So yeah, enjoy your weekend, whatever it is you're doing. Simon, talk to me about Winterfest plans. We want to send maybe Ted and a camera crew to Winterfest this year. If you're not planning to go to Winterfest, we should probably change your plans. You should go to Winterfest. I don't want to send a car, and your car works beautifully for that. So, not to volunteer you to go to a racetrack and have a good time, but be the first time we get to go to Winterfest after hearing about it for a long, long time. So, we also still want to get to COTA, and that's like next month. This is October. Now that we have more folks here, maybe we can try to make that happen. I'm sure Ted's wife will love the short notice. Hey, you're going to what? For the what? You're going where? Ted's also on vacation, I noticed, over one of the weekends here in October, so we'll have to get that done. I noticed we're missing our COTA crew from the chat this week. No Larry, no Barry, no Matt, no Felix, unless he's lurking and not telling us that he's here, which is possible. Felix likes to hang out, be chill. What's up? I know they had a big live, their first YouTube live yesterday for Saga Motorsports. Hopefully that went well for them. Oh, right on. That'll be fun. Yeah, let's see if we can make that happen, Simon. That'd be a good time. At least go meet all the crew, go hang out with you, have Ted drive your car, maybe go bully some GT cars, have you drive your car, of course. But yeah, that would be a good time. Love supporting Simon. He does, Simon and Driver's Choice Motorsports do a fantastic job, both helping us develop parts and getting the word out about how they're able to go faster with them. So we are always happy to scratch all the backs that scratch ours. That sounds kinky, but Simon wouldn't have it any other way. You guys have a great weekend. We're out. I'm gonna go get some food. Yeah, we'll see you next week. Good night.